What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. So guys, once I finish this Tested to the Limit series, I will continue reacting to Ronaldo content because there's so many that people are requesting. I mean, I'm sure I'll never run out of videos or compilations. However, I do want to really seriously check out some of the other players because I see some names repeatedly popping up. So please don't stop commenting just because you're like, oh, he did the Ronaldo one again, not the one I asked for. I go back through and comb through the comments when I'm getting ready to do something new. It's just I'm in the middle of this 4-part thing, so I wanna get to that. So this is part 3 of 4. This one's called Technique. Now, before we get into this, the first part was awesome. Like, it was really cool to see that side-by-side comparison. The second part, I was flabbergasted. I don't know if there's another word for it. I mean, I was blown away. Like, when they cut off the lights past leaving the other guy who was working with him, I'm still question mark. How? I mean, listen, I'm not putting words together right now because it's just that crazy. And it's been a couple days now since I reacted to that. So I'm still blown away. But yeah, I'm very curious to see what this next part is. Technique. I think we should just get straight into it. So here we go.
Scientists are taking apart Cristiano Ronaldo's body to discover what makes him one of the world's most valuable footballers. So far, his body strength and extraordinary mental ability have been examined. The next set of tests will investigate his amazing technique. Is it this that gives him the edge? Ronaldo's free kicks are as famous as they are effective. Fast, accurate, and unpredictable. His success rate is 3 times the average. No one else in the world has mastered his technique. So the question is, how does he do it?
It's a Portugal-Brazilese free kick because yes, this ball goes up and down, and that makes it extraordinarily difficult for the goalkeepers.
It's really dangerous when you shoot the free kicks. Cristiano Ronaldo's style is like a punch on the ball.
Ronaldo has probably got one of the most efficient power application models of kicking that there is in terms of the amount of effort that he puts in and the return he gets on the ball speed.
To find out how he does this, the scientists are going to analyze his free kick in minute detail.
What we're going to do now is put reflective markers all over your body so the cameras can pick up all your movement, and we can see that in 3D, we can see all your movement, how you move, how your technique is when you strike a ball. Okay? So let's apply the markers on him now.
Okay, we're going to go for a full body marker set here. Essentially what we're looking for is we've got 10 infrared cameras that are going to sample 300 times a second. And hopefully what we get then is a 3-dimensional
times per second. Yo, technology's crazy.
Reconstruction of exactly what happens during your kick.
This process is called 3D motion capture.
Sorry.
It's what video game animators use, but this is the first time it's been used to analyze Ronaldo's free kick.
The most important bits, of course, are going to be on the leg.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen this like when they're doing like the dunk videos and stuff or the celebration stuff on like 2K. Like, we've seen players put stuff like this on so they could get stuff for the games, right?
We can then identify just how fast his leg is traveling. So we put these clusters on this part here. Stick this down.
So that's for the joint. Yeah. How often will you do free kick practices in terms of practicing your technique?
Depends, 1 time per week.
Once a week?
One
You just
time
do it
per
after
week.
training, just
Yeah.
repeat it?
Yeah. 25 balls, that.
20, 35 balls?
Yeah.
Do you generally do it with a goalkeeper in there?
Yeah, with goalkeepers, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a lot. Like 25 to 30 shots in a week, but just one session. Like, that's not a lot. But again, I mean, He's just that good.
Beautiful.
So now we're going to do your free kicks. But I'm not going in goal. We've got your former teammate, Jerzy Dudek.
Hello.
How we doing?
Hi, Chris. I'm good. Nice to meet you.
Good man.
Okay, let's go.
Let's get set.
Andy has set up the lab with the goal 20 metres away. To begin, Ronaldo will take a free kick, employing the technique he uses to bend the ball over a defensive wall.
See, that's pretty crazy. So, I play soccer. You guys are gonna kill me again. I play football with my friends, my cousins from time to time. But again, it's like fairly down on my list of sports that I play. So I've learned by this point how to turn the ball like this way, how to turn it that way. Now, I asked before, I don't know what the science is. It's probably something to do with airflow, but they just said that he can take it up and down. That's interesting. I didn't actually know you could do that.
Okay, Ronaldo. And play.
On purpose.
It may be over in the blink of an eye, or 900 milliseconds to be precise. But what happens during this time is fascinating. To get the ball to curve, Ronaldo must strike it in exactly the right place.
This is something that is achieved by hitting the ball off the centre of mass. So we're hitting it almost to the side of the ball and using the inside of our foot to wrap around that ball and generate spin. Once we've generated the spin, this creates a difference in pressure between the inside of the ball and the outside of the ball, and will tend to push the ball towards the direction of low pressure. Hopefully then this curves over the top of the wall and the keeper won't see the ball until the last minute.
The precision is extraordinary. He sends the ball spinning round a perfectly vertical axis, veering off its normal straight trajectory by more than 3 meters.
Wow. That's quite a lot.
But perhaps what Ronaldo's
like almost
most
10
famous
feet.
for is his devastating power kick, or knuckleball.
If we then take a look at the way Cristiano hits his knuckleball, this is a free kick where very little spin is imparted to the ball.
Play.
What we then get is a contact more towards the ankle joint centre. This, of course, is going to generate less spin to the ball.
Striking the ball right in the middle and giving it virtually no spin sends it off in a dead straight trajectory. But
Wow,
at the last
that's
second, the
crazy.
ball unexpectedly deviates off course.
It's a really danger for the keepers because it's impossible to understand the trajectory of the ball.
He hits it with the laces, and the ball floats as well. So it has a double effect. It comes down very late.
Look at his quad development, though. Dude is a workout fiend.
But during the whole move of the kick, it moves sideways.
Especially...
If the ball spinning is easier. Difficult to catch, but easier to understand the trajectory.
It's all down to aerodynamics, and the secret of Ronaldo's knuckleball is in the seams. When the ball's spinning fast, the seams have no effect. But when the ball isn't spinning, the seams can catch in the wind on one side and not the other. It's just enough to make the ball deviate.
The slight movement of the ball in the air can generate the movement of the seams to generate a turbulence that varies from one side to the other side of the ball, makes it almost impossible for the keeper to react into which way it's going to move first.
Wow.
How does it feel being a goalkeeper when he strikes the ball straight on?
This strike is very hard to read, obviously. The ball flies like a balloon, you know, it goes left, right, up and down.
Because the ball
Taking the
move
free kick.
around, they can't, you know, really save blood or the finger, you understand? It's difficult because the ball move a lot.
I think sometimes it makes goalkeepers scared when, you know, when you see Cristiano coming.
Brilliant. Well done, Jerzy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So this is what Dudek would have
Yo,
seen.
there's a lot of pressure on goalkeepers. I mean, at the end of the day, when a goal goes in, who do people blame? I mean, even if the defense failed or collapsed or didn't or missed an assignment or whatever, but it's like the last line of defense failed, that's the one that's going to get blamed, right?
Goal. This is perhaps the cues that he might get to pick up on.
The amount of weight and pressure on the standing foot before he strikes with his right foot, that's got to be huge.
It's fairly large. We're talking round about 30 stone going through his foot there.
So how comes the bones don't crack?
I don't know what 30 stone translates to. If any of you know that, please comment down below, let me know.
Break.
As you saw before as well, very, very strong musculature. He flexes that leg slightly on impact. As we then come towards this point here, all the energy that we've stored in this segment around the pelvis and around the thigh then gets translated through the knee. That power flows through the knee to whip through to the ball. Very much if you imagine like a cowboy with a whip. He moves his arm and then stops it. The end of the whip goes so fast. Ronaldo moves his thigh very fast, then stops it, and the end of the foot comes through so quick.
Looking at the kick from the front, it's clear that Ronaldo's posture...
Listen, let me tell you something. I definitely don't do that. I try to muscle that and my kicks suck. So hopefully I learned something from this.
Looking at the kick from the front, it's clear that Ronaldo's posture is also a factor.
Okay. I have a phrase that I call the pillar, which is basically the crutch to the top of your head. If that pillar is straight, and it is with Ronaldo, particularly on his spot kicking, and his legs are an extension of that line, even though you might tilt it on its side, okay, there is still that flexion type of movement. Couple that with the fact that his body moves through the ball, you've got a pretty potent power model there.
But just how much speed does this power generate? Andy has designed an unusual test to find out. Inspired by an event in Ronaldo's childhood, 6 sheets of glass are arranged around a speed monitor. Ronaldo will fire the ball at this glass target.
What was it like as a kid smashing windows?
Well, when I'm a kid, I think I break just one glass of one neighbor. It was very, very big problem because when I'm arriving home, my mom kicked my
This is the perfect situation where you can smash glass and everyone's happy.
Okay. No, it's not a problem. Nobody gonna kick my... I'm happy.
That's awesome. Hey man, mama don't play.
As much power as possible so we can smash.
Although, like, my dad was more the, physical disciplinarian in my house, not my mom, but still.
Glasses. Ronaldo, this is your chance to take your free kick with no restrictions. Nothing at all is going to hold you back.
Okay. Sorry about that. Now, before he kicks this, how many sheets are we going through? Ooh, he said there's 6 sheets, right? I mean, glass is pretty strong. It's going to take some power off of it. I'm going to say 3. I'm going to say 3 sheets. I feel like that's a reasonable guess. I think that was more than 3. 4? Whoa. Yo, that was so cool. Oh my gosh. So the glass from the first pane broke the second pane before the ball. That's cool.
That's mad. Look at that. I'm going to take 3. 3 taken out.
Yes.
So what speed has been recorded?
What we wanted to do...
Okay, speed. I mean, it's got to be crazy fast, right? Like, kilometers per hour. I don't know, man. You think like 80, 90, 100? I would say 90. Let's
see just how fast that ball speed actually was. This is pure, unadulterated maximum speed. And we can see we took our readings from the ball here, and we're hitting round about 35 meters a second, or that will translate into 80 miles an hour.
80 miles an hour?
80 miles.
80 miles an hour, that's 128 kilometers per hour. Wow.
Miles an hour, yeah.
That's ferocious.
Ronaldo's free kick is one of the fastest in the world. It's a match winner and one of his key strengths. a trademark that
Yo,
involves
that is such a cool shot.
The rest?
Oh my god.
Let's take the rest out.
See the accuracy. Lower now. We missed a little bit. No, we didn't miss at all. He just took it out from the bottom left.
Hey, Ronaldo.
It's better.
That felt better, huh?
Yeah.
Look at the damage here. Just here. Look at the damage done there. Straight through. Let's clear this area. Let's clear this.
Finito.
But that's the only time you don't get in trouble for smashing glass.
Well, I mean, also he's
In the
Ronaldo
final
now.
challenge,
Like the
Ronaldo will
Ronaldo.
need to use all his fine-tuned
I don't think he'd get in
abilities
trouble anywhere.
in one amazing test of skill.
All right. I mean, we only got skill left, but honestly, I don't know what. Like that was a really cool one. I think there was a really cool move for them to kind of put that sheets of glass thing in, because if they just tested like the speed, it's like, oh yeah, you could just test the speed of a shot. But I think that made a cool dynamic that made it a little bit more interesting. I still think the most impressive thing is that shot in the dark. Crazy. But this one, I mean, your boy got the sheets right. We got 3 sheets of glass. I got the speed a little bit wrong, but that's okay. Yeah, guys, we got one part left, part 4, which is going to be skill. I'm excited to get to that. I will not get to it this weekend. We're going to say Monday. I'll have it out on Monday. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.